like in that way.
I agree with that answer. Yeah, I'll probably say me.
Have you ever wondered what happens when someone quits their full-time job and goes all in to start a business? That was my reality for 6 months, and today I'm going to share the self-limiting beliefs I had to change as a result, the ups and downs of that decision, and what ultimately happened. So I got myself some tea because I'm about to give you some tea. So to give you some context, I was working in a pretty typical 9-to-5 job in a good career, but I just didn't have the passion for it. And I had an opportunity to partner in a business in the coaching and self-development area of things. And because I'm passionate about helping others and just overall self-improvement, check out my channel, I decided that, yeah, it would be a perfect fit. I felt ready for fulfilling work and I just wasn't getting that from my job. So I told my manager about the challenges I was having at work, and she asked me to consider going on 4 weeks paid time off. Now, I was ready to take the easy way out and agree to the time off, but I also knew that would be a decision based on fear. So I'll share something about me that may sound a little strange. I don't know, maybe you've done this, let me know. But whenever I'm making a big decision, yes, I pray about it, but I also take up my Bible and I'll open a random page and see what jumps out at me. Because in my mind, that's God speaking to me and giving me the answer I'm praying for. In this instance, there were a few scriptures that I landed on. And the one that really gave me my answer was Judges 4 verse 14 that says, "Go, the Lord is leading you." Thank you, God, for answering my prayer. So in July of 2021, I made the decision to give it a go. Because what could possibly go wrong? One of the goals that I have for this video is that you recognize that your limiting beliefs about yourself don't have to stop you from finding success, but it will put a cap on the level of success that you'll be able to achieve. Now, how did I come to this conclusion? Well, our business did pretty well. We signed up 5 clients. And a couple of the clients that were actually serious about the program got some incredible results. There was this one specific client that quit her side gig and went full-time into her acting career because she was now able to support herself doing that. So yeah, we were pretty happy with what we were able to help people achieve. But my business partner and I, we were both dealing with our own self-limiting beliefs. You know, I can only share my side of what happened. So for me specifically, I was having major doubts and fears around what I was doing. Overall, my belief in myself was just not where it needed to be. And after a lot of self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion of why. So the first thing that I realized is that I had a belief that I just couldn't do it. And it came from just being overly critical about myself. I had a goal to sign up 6 new clients by a certain date, and it didn't happen, so I gave up. I wasn't taking the time to give myself a pat on the back for what I was able to achieve in a short space of time. I mean, looking back, 5 clients was pretty awesome. Here, I'll just give myself a pat on the back now. Which leads me to the next limiting belief. It was too hard. Any challenge that came up, I was ready to just give up. I just didn't think I was capable of handling the challenges that came my way. I also felt like I needed to reach my monetary goal faster because I didn't have enough money to hold me over, which actually wasn't true. There were times I would say to myself, Candy, do you realize you significantly reduced your income and it could possibly be for nothing? Ugh, the lies we tell ourselves. It's like I needed it done yesterday. But not because of lack of money, because I had enough of that, but because I was just being impatient. I felt like I wasn't good enough to make it happen. So I let the thoughts of returning to my old job cloud my headspace. So instead of thinking, what if I achieve my goal? What then? What would my life look like? How would it make me feel? I mean, I was undercover looking for jobs in case this thing didn't work out. Overall, it was the limiting beliefs that drove the fear that had me hyper-focused on the negative and not on the possibilities that had me originally go after the goal. We capped out at 5 clients. We even signed up a 6th client, and they backed out because of their own fears. What I learned was that it's the belief I hold in my mind, the deep beliefs that most of us don't even want to look at or that we're even aware of, that control our behavior, and ultimately it's our behavior that brings about our results. It all boiled down to how we were truly feeling inside. The feelings about what we were capable of and about who we were. The results we got were an expression of what was going on in our subconscious minds, both mine and my business partner. So what ended up happening? We threw in the towel and I was relieved. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I don't know the rest of the song. This is embarrassing. I ended up going back to my old job and I was really grateful to get it back. I even went back on my own terms. And if you want to hear more about that story and how that came about, watch this video, but not yet. Wait until the end of this one because yeah, I got some gems for you. I didn't consider the impact my own limiting beliefs would have on my ability to keep going in this business. Everyone's belief system is different and they're gonna range from having a high sense of self in one area of life, for example, in your ability to earn money, and maybe it's low in another area like how you interact with people. In my case, I needed to work on my limiting belief of my ability to earn money outside of working for an employer. I also realized that I needed to work on self. In other words, my self-confidence, my self-belief, my self-esteem, my self-motivation. I have to guard against negative thoughts so that they don't seep into my subconscious mind. Now I've made it my mission to either thwart negative thoughts immediately or take the time to sit and write about the complete opposite and challenge those negative thoughts. And finally, I learned that what I truly expect and believe in my subconscious mind will be my reality. It's not about what I say I believe, but what's deeply rooted in my heart of hearts. I needed to feel like a powerful boss babe who was running a successful business, that I was thriving. I feel like this whole experience helped me pinpoint the areas in my life that have been blocking my success. So even though that business didn't work out how I wanted it to anyway, it was a stepping stone to where I am now, which includes this channel called Wow She Grows. And this channel is as much for me as for anyone else, representing finding courage, making new choices, doing something different, and creating a life I love. And I really feel like that can be you too this year. I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope it gives you a greater understanding of what it will take to be a success if you're thinking of doing the same thing. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if it was helpful, and be sure to check out other videos from me. Until next time.
Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.